What's up, everyone? So I am at Hitch Fit with Amy here. I had this amazing transformation. Amy's 38 years old with one child. Day one, she started at 133.6 pounds. She's 5'2" and 3/4", so she's not very tall. 133.6 pounds at 34.7% body fat. Her hip was 37.5 and her waist was 34.5. Today she is 112 pounds. So on scale she lost 21.6 pounds, but total body fat she lost 25.5 pounds. She's 18.5% body fat for a 16.2% body fat percentage loss. She lost 5 inches on her waist, 7 inches on her hips. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. So give us like your start date, because you were telling me that you contacted me over 2 years ago when you first saw Hitch Fit. So take us back to that place and kind of why it took so long to start the journey, and then and then we'll get into where you're at now.
Okay. 2 years ago, I was carrying extra baby weight, and I couldn't figure out how to get rid of it. So I started running. And it was coming off a little bit, but I was still soft and squishy, and I wasn't happy with that because in my past I was always a ballerina. I always did dance, so I had a different image of what I wanted my body to look like.
Sure.
And the turmoil that pregnancy does to our bodies, it makes us squishy and soft in those places we don't want to be.
Sure.
So the running wasn't doing it, so I needed another kick.
Sure.
And I had several friends that had gone through Hitch Fit. There was Andrea,
Yeah.
Brandy,
Yeah.
and later on Shannon and Ryan
Yeah.
had gone through it.
Yeah.
And seeing their progress and hearing about the dietary changes, and there's also Ashley. I can't forget her.
Ashley, yes.
And I'm seeing them every day changing. I wanted it, but I was scared.
Yeah,
because I was hearing it's hard.
Yeah.
We all have these stressors. We have everything going on that you have going on in your life, but we added this extra layer.
Yeah.
And it's hard, but you can do it.
Sure is.
But I didn't believe it.
Yeah. And we always tell people, we're always very honest. I mean, it's a lot of hard work. Anybody that tells you that it's not, or if they're trying to give you some sort of shortcut or whatnot, 99.9% of the time it is not legit. So, the only way to truly get there for long-term success is work hard, eat right, and make the right choices daily, and you gotta believe. So what did it take for you to finally just believe and just go, you know what, I'm sick of where I'm at, it's time to do this?
It was actually my husband.
Okay.
I was walking down the hallway, and I had my shoulders hunched forward, and he stopped me and he said, "Why are you walking like that?" And I just stopped, and I was like, I don't know. So I stopped and I took a look in the mirror, and I felt this big. I felt like I had no self-esteem. I felt like I looked horrible. Those soft and squishy places were getting magnified. I was dressing thin, so other people didn't notice.
Sure.
So even as I was transforming, people were saying, "But why? Why did you do this?"
Yeah.
But it was that moment where the reflection, walking by and seeing my shoulders hunched forward and not being able to hold them back with pride.
Yeah, that's powerful. That's really powerful, And a lot of people that may be a little bit bigger may look at this transformation and go, well, she was only 133.6 pounds. That's not very much on the scale weight. She wasn't necessarily overweight for her size, but with a body fat percentage of 34.5%, she's considered obese in body fat percentage wise. So she can still have the same issues health internally that someone that may be overweight has. So it was so crucial to get her now under 20%. She looks absolutely fabulous, as you'll see in the pictures. I want to reflect now. When you first wrote me, we have questions that ask about overall goals, and you did the online program too. So we actually this is a first time meeting, and so great to see her. Her overall goals were to feel beautiful and strong, to have more energy, to have a flatter stomach and firm arms, and to lower my stress levels. So, reflecting on those goals, tell us a little bit about that and how you feel now.
Well, now I feel strong.
Yeah?
I'm starting to feel more beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that's a challenge for every woman.
Well, you're smiling a lot more, which shows a lot.
So yes, I feel stronger. And what were they again?
Have more energy.
Oh my goodness, energy out the ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I sleep less, but I have more energy.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
It's unreal. And when I miss a cardio session, my energy's down the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never imagined that.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
How it works.
Flatter stomach and firmer arms.
That's evidence in the pictures.
Okay. And lower stress levels. Stress never goes away. I
Correct.
just deal with it better.
Yes. You use, instead of having a stressor and then eating something bad, or just being sedentary, now you're going and using workouts to help relieve the stress.
Right.
Absolutely amazing. So I look back. You did your workouts kind of a mixture at home and gym, right?
Yes.
That's how you did that. You do have the child, so reflect on that. A lot of women, right after they have a child, they always feel kind of, they need to nurture their child, whatnot, but how important it is to get back into the gym after having your baby.
It's huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
There's this little being that's depending on you for everything.
Sure.
And if I'm not at my strongest and my healthiest, I can't provide for
Sure.
this little being.
Yeah.
And I can't be the best wife I can be.
Sure.
Because I'm too clouded with all this noise of my insecurities that I can't reach out and help.
And be totally focused into that.
Right.
And that's such an amazing point, because I hear a lot of women make the excuse over and over, well, I have children, I have a job, I have a husband to take care of, all of this. The most important person to take care of is yourself, because you being 100% now allows you to be 100% for them. So that's amazing. Amy, you have done absolutely just amazing. What things can you tell people out there that maybe in your initial spot, maybe they're bigger, maybe they're just they want to be at a different spot. What can you tell those people to just say, hey, now is the best time to do it?
Well, I started out at 133 pounds. When I was pregnant, I had pregnancy-induced high blood pressure.
Okay.
It never came down after my pregnancy. Each leg of this transformation, I've gotten feedback from my doctors that my blood pressure is fantastic.
Awesome.
And in 6 months, I will be off blood pressure medication.
That's
so
great.
If I can do it, anybody out there can do it.
Yeah.
And entering into this feeling this big with pretty much no self-esteem, it just takes one little movement just to keep moving forward. If it's that you change your diet one day, then the next day you go for a 10-minute walk.
Mm-hmm.
Those teeny tiny changes make such a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Take your kids with you.
Yeah.
Get the husband to go with you. If he doesn't want to eat what you want to eat, then order something different.
Yeah.
Fix 2 meals. It's so doable.
It's totally doable.
But it's committed. It has to come from the heart,
Yeah.
and it has to come from inside before the outside changes.
That's absolutely amazing. So, Amy, what are your future goals now? Now you're at this amazing spot. What do you want to do now?
Well, I want to maintain, get some more definition in my abs.
Yeah.
I think there's always room for improvement.
Sure.
I want to run a 10K this year.
Okay.
I have my eyes set on one in October.
Cool.
And I want to influence more people to do this.
Yes, and your story will. And it's part of, in our motto, we have believe. You had to believe in yourself and then transform, and now you transformed, and now you're going to inspire. Your story is going to inspire lots and lots and lots of people out there globally. And it's such an amazing feeling. The transformation, being at the spot you're at now, is great. But then when you then inspire so many people around you, I can't explain the feeling until you actually go through it, and it's about to happen. I'm sure you've already inspired people that are close to you now, and your husband, I'm sure, is so proud of you, and your child, you're making such a great reflection on him as well. Him or her?
Him.
Okay, yeah. So the little guy is probably around the mirror flexing himself and doing all the stuff that we see our parents do. So, I'm so proud of you, and congrats on the success that you've had, and thank you so much for following the plan and in turn inspiring people. So thank you so much, Amy. Okay, so these are Amy's jeans from day one. What's your size on this? 7, 8? What do you wear now?
A loose 2.
A loose 2. So as you'll see in the image there, some girls are trying to get down to this point, but other girls start at this point. So a loose 2. Does it even go smaller than a 2? I don't even know girls' world. That's crazy. So as you'll see in the picture, she's lost a great amount, and she's feeling amazing. I haven't seen her stop smiling since she's been here, so that's a good thing. Congrats again, and keep kicking butt.
Thank you.
So definitely check out Amy and her transformation and all the other transformations at hitchfit.com. You guys have a happy and healthy day, and we'll talk to you soon.